All right, welcome. Beautiful time to be together. Let's talk about the things we don't understand. Just sometimes marvelous too high for us. We wonder what to do with them. And sometimes some of those kind of things bug us and bother us. And we wonder. So let's talk about it, the things we don't understand. What do we do with them? And, it happens to all of us to go through this. And I want to talk about what do we do with things we don't understand, events, situations, circumstances, sometimes even biblical truth. We just don't seem to grasp and comprehend, and we can't put the meaning together. We just don't know how this will turn out or whatever it is. So just silence. Let's start with Psalm 131. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful psalm. It says, Lord, my heart is not hot, nor my eye is lofty. Neither do I concern myself with great matters, nor with things too profound for me. Surely I've calmed and quieted my soul, like a weaned child with his mother. Like a weaned child is my soul within me. Oh, Israel, hope in the Lord for this time, forth and forevermore. This is quite interesting psalm in the Bible. It says, Lord, my heart is not haughty. I'm not getting involved in what is too profound for me, and I'm not concerning myself with great matters that are too kind of complicated for me. I calmed and quieted my soul, and like a weaned child with his mother. Sometimes when a child is taken away from the milk, you can't comprehend why should they do that to you. But after a while, you just surrender that you're not going to have the milk again. But something happened in that same chapter. He said something. He said, "Oh, Israel, hope in the Lord from this time forth and forever." So we don't only just kind of get quiet and then back off. We also kind of hope. So in the things we don't understand, there's a calmness, quietness, assurance, but also there's what we hope for. Let's talk about that quickly. Things that we don't understand, what do we do with them? First of all, if you are going to survive and thrive and go beyond, we have to leave those things in the hands of God. Knowing fully well, He cares about us and He wants our best. And you know what? We got to do that. If you don't do that, we just have to believe that as a loving Father accompanying us through life. The Bible says, every good and perfect gift from above, Father of light, who has no variableness, no shadow of turning. Hallelujah. That's interesting. So leave it to God. Things you don't understand, just leave it to God. Let God, knowing that your Father cares about you. Remember, Jesus was on the cross. The disciples didn't understand, but it was in the hand. Jesus said, Father, into your hands I commit my spirit. Before He said, oh my God, why have you forsaken me? That was a question. Then they finished with assurance. Father, into your hands I commend my spirit. So here you are. God as a Father is there. God, sometimes you may not say, my God, why have you forsaken me? That's the complexity. But then as the Father relationship, which says, Father, in all this, into your hands I commend my spirit. So that's what we need to do. Put it in the hands of God. Knowing that your Father who cares, loves, and adores you will find a way of making it all up to you. That's the first thing. What? Leave it to God. Second, have this mentality, hope, grow up to it. You can grow up to that answer. You don't understand fully now. It's difficult to explain calculus to a 2-year-old. But let him grow in mathematics. Let him get to secondary school, pay secondary school. Maybe he'll become a calculus professor. But then time will have elapsed and he will have grown and matured. So also some things we don't understand will be answered by maturity. There's no way we can grasp and comprehend it right now. So things we don't understand can also need to just grow up to it, mature, take some time, and then we will learn. A lot of things in life too we don't understand. Father Christmas thought it's somebody from somewhere, but we know that maybe it's our cousin behind the veil, Things we understand as time goes on. So because we grow and mature, things we know about life can be very interesting. And then, things we don't understand can also be understood by discussing with others. By sitting down with people, you see a lot of things because the dealings of God are all over. The Bible says that, we being, rooted and grounded in love, be able to comprehend. That's what Ephesians 3 says. Able to comprehend with all the saints what is the length, the breadth, and the height, and the depth of the love of God. Let's see what it says that in Message Bible. Ephesians chapter 3, let's take a look at verse 17 thereabout. We're just going to read a lot of it, Let me read to you from Ephesians chapter 3 thereabout. He said, this Message Bible, and I ask him that with both feet planted firmly on love, you'll be able to take in, with all the followers of Jesus, the extravagant dimensions of Christ's love. Reach out and experience the breadth, test its length, plumb the depth, rise to the height, live full lives, full in the fullness of God. I love that, along with others, you reach out and experience the breadth, the test its length, the depth, the rise to the height. That's because you are along with others, working out with God. This is very important here, that you know that by going along with others, Peter, James, John will work together and they will contribute their quota. So we all see in part, know in part, we prophesy in part. And when we start getting together, the parts start fitting together like jigsaw puzzle, and we can see where we are going. Finally, the things you don't understand, just go along with God, go along with Jesus. Don't let that stop you from working with him. The disciples in John chapter 6, when Christ said, "You should eat my flesh and drink my blood," they were stuck and they stopped following him. And then Jesus said to the disciples, 12 of them said, "Do you want to go also?" Peter said, "Where do we go? We don't understand, but we could go along with you. You have the words of life." So just keep going with Master. Makes all the difference in your life. Things you don't understand, you make it better. We may understand it better and by. So we go on with him. Not only just when we arrive in heaven, but before we leave here, some things be clarified, made clear, and strengthened, and then established, so we can move on there. And so that's it. Things we don't understand, what we do with them. Let me finish with that psalm again. That is beautiful. It's just lovely. Let's read it again. Psalm 131, verse 1. Lord, my heart is not haughty, nor my eyes lofty. That do I concern myself with great matters, nor with things too profound for me. Surely I've calmed and quieted my soul like a weaned child with his mother, like a weaned child. My soul within me always had hope in the Lord from this time forth, forevermore. Let's open the Lord. Let's keep looking, going on, along, understanding, along with others, along with Jesus himself, and leave them in our Father's hands. For he's a good Father who will take us through. And when everything's over, we will know that it's been God. God bless you for listening. Thank you.